Hey y'all, hey. How you doing this morning? This is my little one. Want to get in the show too. Say, hey y'all, hey. All right, go back over there and watch your cat. Okay, my most important reason for coming on here today. Hey, Roy, how you doing? Okay, finally, I can see the Facebook comments. That was getting on my nerves. I'm coming on here to alert y'all to the fact that identity theft is real. And the problem is it actually gonna get worse before it get better. Because of how willy-nilly people are on these internet streets with people private information. If you don't think it's not criminals sitting back waiting for the opportunity to crack and hack into a different accounts, and in our cases with the government, and the government don't even have sense enough. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. Sit down, be quiet. The government uh, is behind and not sophisticated enough to even keep this one little person from getting hacked from Vietnam. And it took me a while to come up and find my original documents, but I didn't discover that my identity had been stolen until 2011. But God knows how long it's been happening and going on in terms of abuse of my information. So I just wanted to show you. I finally found the documents because, the government is backwards and behind on all kinds of stuff. They behind on security too. So, so as not to dox myself, I'm going to fold this over. But this is a real actual case. This is a real actual case. U.S. Department of Justice. And the guy is Hu Ming Nigo. I don't even know how you pronounce that. But nevertheless, brother man, you sitting on here doxing. Brother man thought he was getting away with murder probably went a long time with this crime, getting away with this crime. And now, in payment of that crime, you see what he doing? Right here. Right here. He is incarcerated for 13 years. So that cost him 13 years of his life to be on here stealing people's social security numbers and probably selling them to the highest bidder. Who even knows if he was selling to the highest bidder? It could have been just somebody playing around and hacked into the system and just wanted to prove they could do it. But guess what? It caught up to them. It caught up to them, and brother man is doing time. 13 years. 13 years in the federal prison. In the federal prison. Hi, Silky Black. 13 years in the federal prison. But I'm bringing this up. Why? Because it's still affecting me to this day. So what's happening to me now? Now I'm waiting for my bus to pick me up and take me to the Internal Revenue Service, the Internal Revenue, Department of Revenue here in Illinois to fight them tooth and nail over $152. Now, some people will say, well, that ain't even worth it. Because, if you have to take a day off of work and lose $100 to fight them over $152, most people won't even go through with it, But me, I'm a pit bull. I hate when wrong is wrong. I don't like the word victim. I'm a survivor. And I done survived a bunch of crap. Now I'm surviving some more stuff where I got to fight the state of Illinois for $152. Now I submitted more than one document to prove my case, bona fide certified proof. So it's gone beyond. Now it has gone beyond just a error. Now I'm going to be filing an administrative hearing against the Department of Attorney. Knock it off, else I'm gonna turn it off. So I'm going in there today, submitting my request to a request for a copy of a fraudulent tax return. Okay. I'm asking for an administrative hearing because why? Because I know I'm right, and I know the state of Illinois is wrong. And I have the documents to prove it. When they get through seeing the federal documents where the Department of Justice have already arrested this person, he doing time, and I keep receipts. See, this is a real receipts worth having. So I keep receipts. I got proof to show what my residency is. I got proof to show, what my income was. Proof to show that I am not liable for any. I don't have any tax liability federally or state, locally. And so I'm ready. Okay. Trust and believe it. I'm ready. I wanted to emphasize to you, if you find yourself in this situation, don't give up, because they will sit up and send you around in circles. Look, I done kissed this finger 1,000,000 times. He's sorry. She got a boo-boo. All right, go sit down. I can't stay on here too long. But yes, basically, I want to say, don't give up. I keep my evidence. This is the paperwork I showed them before, showing them I don't have no tax liability, because here they number one requirement for who must file is if you have a federal income tax return. I don't have a federal tax liability. And the only reason why I was having to file it all this time is because the United States Census decided that they was just going to ignore my W-4 form where I file exempt. They thought they just going to ignore that and take taxes out of my check anyway. First of all, you don't have to have your employer remove a nickel from your check. That's not required. When people, they so brainwashed, the language is so brainwashed that even if you just do the slightest protesting of income tax, people go crazy. Well, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're supposed to be doing. Hey, good morning, Queen Files. When I told my son what to file when he started his new job, the first thing come out their mouth, well, I don't know what kind of games and tricks you're playing. It ain't games and tricks. You have a right to hold on to your own goddamn money. And pay taxes. So I tell anybody, if they worried about whether or not what I'm saying is true or not, take your own taxes out your check. Take that money, remove from your check automatically, and send it to a bank account, investment account. Make it even better. And earn you a couple of coins off that same money. Because guess what? Your employer removing those funds, withholding. Why do you need a boss to withhold funds for your taxes like you're a little kid? Aren't we capable of withholding whatever money we need to withhold from our taxes? Yes, we are. So I challenge anybody, you take your own taxes out your check. And if you worried about whether or not you're going to be on at the end of the year, if you take those same amount of money that your boss is taking from your check and withholding for you all year and put it in a bank account, an investment account is even better, and earn interest on that, you're not only going to be able to pay whatever tax liability you owe, which you don't owe, and one day y'all gonna believe me, you don't owe income tax. You will have a couple of coins left over after you pay. So instead of me enjoying my granddaughter just sitting back chilling or getting ready to feed her some of mama's cooking, I gotta go down here and hassle with the internal revenue. Now, somebody got offended and took offense because I was saying all kinds of cracker ass cracker. Yeah, I sure did say that because here in the state of Illinois, the government is loaded with Becky ass Beckies. Cracker ass crackers. I said it. Sure did. This is a minority state. I mean, what town? Everybody you see behind the counter, just about, is not my complexion. And I don't have the right complexion for the protection for them to respect what I say and respect my paperwork. They busy telling me where, when, how, if, what, and but no ma'am, Pam. No, it's not a race thing. But I did say cracker ass crackers because guess what? That's what they are. Wasn't no melanated people telling me, no, you owe those taxes. No, we all have to pay taxes. No, I don't owe those taxes. And no, we all don't have to pay taxes. No, I was a victim of identity theft, which they caught him. I became aware that I was being victimized in 2011. They actually caught him in 2015 and sentenced him to 13 years. So he won't be out till 2024. And yes, it's real. So you out here thinking you verbally battling somebody online because you in a beef, because you in a so-called beef sector, you making a fool out of yourself, because eventually cyber crimes will catch up to you. Yeah, it takes a long time. The wheels of justice do move slow, but best believe they do move, okay? They do move. So this person is doing 13 years. You want to spend 13 years in prison for some goofy stuff you did cyber-wise online, thinking you could get away because it's a victimless crime? No, it's not a victimless crime. I'm putting a face on it. It's people, real people out here suffering from cyber crime, from cyber bullshit. Somebody sat in their computer in Vietnam, hacked into the government's information, and got my information. And it's going to be equally important for you to be on your toes and stay woke, checking out the information, checking on your information, where it's going and who you giving it to. Because now, since COVID, all these government agencies done went crazy and want you to all go to the website and put all your information in on their website, USA. It still need to be safe, because that's where the hacker got my information from, the government. They didn't get it from no private entity, because I don't play that. I don't put my information into a private entity. They had to get the information straight directly from the government. Okay? Which that don't make me feel good. I don't know about y'all. That don't make me feel safe at all. And that's what we should be doing instead of on here battling, beefing with content creators. We should be battling the legislators who got the bogus laws out here and allow websites and allow people to be able to have people's information accessed so easily. But ain't nobody gonna be trying to do that one. Anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit what's happening with me this morning. I don't want to mess around and miss my bus, so I hopped on here before time for my bus to get here. But I wanted to talk about what's going on with me. That's what's going on with me. Instead of me enjoying my day, I gotta go. And this is the second time I done had to make a personal appearance to the office. Now, I was hoping and wishing I could get everything done online. Just visit their website, online.com. That was not to be. That was not to be. Sure enough, they figure out a way. Well, I need to come back down there. But see, now I'm coming back down there to put a formal complaint against that office in particular. Because they just did some weird, wacky shit with my tax return to where it came out to their favor. Well, you can't just go in, plug in any kind of number. And it take intelligence to recognize and see that something didn't go right. And when I point it out to them, they always be, be at a loss for words. Because it don't make no sense. They expect you not to challenge them. The IRS existence is all based on fear. People afraid of the IRS. People afraid of getting thrown in jail. People afraid of property getting taken and all that. But they are only able, they don't have any power. Their power is the ability to bully y'all into the stinking thinking that will not allow y'all to go look up the law yourself and read the law yourself. There is no such thing as an income tax. Mm-hmm. Now, they done built all kinds of laws on top of laws with one little disclaimer on Illinois. When you read their law, it's all based on having a federal tax liability. Well, I don't have a federal tax liability. So that means all that little stuff they detail to keep you confused and keep you losing. It's just that, confusion. They want the form to be so complicated, you got to go to a tax professional to figure out. If a tax professional was worth its salt, grain and salt, the first thing they'll be telling you is that you don't owe income tax. That'll be the first thing they telling you. But they not. They intimidated by the same misinformation as everybody else. But I'm not intimidated. I done went up against bigger entities. I went up against the housing authority, who pays my rent to this day. Yeah, I won. I have been up against bigger entities. So you have your ducks in order. You keep real receipts. You'll win your case. It don't require. I'm not telling nobody to go not to get an attorney to help you if you're in this situation. But I'm just saying, if you can read and write and comprehend, you actually can win cases on your own, yourself. There's no amount of fancy attorney or money they could buy to dispute the fact that I don't owe you tax, period. There's no law they can pull up out their ass and say, yeah, you owe this. But they did do that. They attempted to pull up 1997, and in my opinion, how you gonna pull up and take a tax liability from 1997? How come you haven't tried to collect that tax since 1997? No, they was just slick, and they wanted me to just take what they said they were for a hook, line, and sinker. Don't question or challenge them. No, it ain't gonna be like that. Because I don't play by mine. I'm kind of glad it happened. I think God is using me because it probably wouldn't have been able to figure out the crime. if it was somebody who made more money, but because I make such little money, my numbers are so low, it's easy to see when it's a discrepancy. Excuse me, y'all, my allergy. Excuse me. Yeah, it's easy to see a discrepancy. I wanted my little tools and fuels to spend at the dispensary. What Illinois is a Department of Revenue to have my money? Give me my money. Okay. And that's exactly what I'm going to do today. Today I'm going in and file a request for administrative hearing because I don't play by mine. I'm going to stand up to them in a hearing because I know I'm right. I'm on the right side of the law. Thank you. I'm going to have a better day. I'm just saying, I wish I could have been just enjoying my grandbaby. Hey. We should be able to just be enjoying each other instead of going downtown to fight the IRS over $152. Now this free. Thank you, Quinn Files. So yeah, I don't play about mine. I'm definitely going to fight. And I'm going to win. The law is on my side, and so is my paperwork. The paperwork to back up what I'm saying is on my side too. Thank you. So yeah, y'all, that's it. That's all. That's basically the main thing I wanted to discuss. Don't be intimidated. I let them tell me what to do. Like they had the nerve to tell me we gonna ask you to leave the building when I was there before because I wanted to fill out all the information and file whatever paperwork needed to be filed right there at the office. So I sat there and filed what I needed to file at the office. Actually, sent somebody to lean over my shoulder and see if I was really sitting there right now. My complaint. I was. And I sat right there until I got done. You okay? Okay. All right. So that's it. My bus will be here in 10 more minutes. So we're going to get on up out of here. Hopefully the skies open up. It's all dreary and gray outside. We had a little bit of rain, and it's been too hot for any use in these northern parts. Now, people who live in the south, they used to triple-digit weather. But we had a heat index. Ooh-wee. With 85 degrees felt like 105 degrees to us. But I just came back on here to update y'all, to give you an update. And I will let you know the outcome. Because I don't play by mine. And that's what that bus company, people who've been following that story on me, that's what they're going to find out too. I don't play. Anyway, that's it, y'all. Peace and love. So I'll see you again in the next video. Say bye. You don't say bye? Bye. Bye.